All right, Danny's showing us proper form here. Also, the little details, he's not going through the motion, he's actually squeezing through the motion. And I know that's something you guys don't see all the time. You just kind of like watch and go, okay, he's going up and down. There's so much more going on. He's barely putting any pressure on the thighs, which again, you would think, there's nothing about that. Well, actually it is. You can't move that fast with no pressure on the thighs because you'll come out of the seat. So he's in such control that it's just flexing right through. Nice, Captain.
He ain't popping yet.
Not popping yet, he's gonna get warm.
Oh, he will though.
Jump to the side, you can see what he and I do. We'll get a little bit of a lean into it, and you'll see at different times that lean comes into play out where you're playing with the back. If I stay forward, it's gonna be lower. If I drop back, it's gonna be upper. Come on, Playboy. Nice. You can see it popping through the shirt. Beautiful.
Oh, you gonna stack?
Come on, what you got, dog? Nice, Billy. Get it. Come on, Biggs.
와이프하고 같이 운동하시는 분들은 모두 다 절대 관종을 이용 안 하고 아무리 무게를 쳐도 항상 펀치하고 홀드하고 저걸 보시면 아실 거예요.
God, whew. I thought that was going to be heavy, but it really wasn't.
I wonder why the shaking then. Was that dramatic emphasis?
Hey, I put stuff over way more than need be.
I see that now.
I figured I'll put the weights over today.
Okay. Now get out of the way there, son.
Yeah, let me move.
Look at this.
Let me get far away from that.
So the first one, drop that ass back for a second. Stay there. Good. Lean into it and go. Boom. And down underneath. Go again. Beautiful. Good isolation, good squeeze. Coming down around the outside. Nice. Good isolation, good pull. Wow. Pulls in, stretch, back now. Everything, elbows out a bit wider. Boom. Nice. Now we did fatigue the smaller muscle. Now we're gonna hit that bigger muscle. Boom. Get it. Ooh. Nice, Dan. Nice. That's going through the quarantine, getting in better shape. Gotta like that. Something that may confuse you guys at home is the back has to always be contracted, they say. It has to come together. Well, I'm gonna show you an exercise. Let me see your, real quick. You do me a favor, jump over here.
got it.
Jeffrey, jump on this side. Show me a back lat spread. Crunched, spread over, boom. Flexing, stretching it out. You see that? Now we're gonna take the idea of a back lat spread, beautiful. Switch you back over. And instead of contracting on the back, I want this low part, over-exaggerated connection. On Danny, it looks awesome. Unless you got the fine details, you're gonna see guys all day that have the upper back. You're not gonna see the connection. So here, down, head up, over, contract. So you're actually pulling it down forward, pulling the lower back into it, instead of up. Complete
Whenever
difference.
you get the bottom of that, you can really see Colton's back come from the bottom into the, yeah, that's a huge difference.
가슴면에서 뒤로 당기면서 묶기만 하니까 대중분들이 그래서 항상 어퍼랩 밑등만 발달이 많이 되는 거예요. 로어랩이 발달 안 되는 이유가 너무 가슴만 당기시고 아치에서 당기시는 거예요.
Three, go.
근데
Four,
로어랩이 되면
go again.
방금
Five more. 1, go. 2, go. 3, go. 4, get out.
So you wanted to show how Danny, you wanted to show how he could do a lat spread and stay flexed versus having that back pinched and getting the contraction, right?
So these are the basic 2 poses for a bodybuilding show. The contract or the spread. 2 completely different things. So if you're spreading it out, you're still flexing it. It's a stretch and a flex, but most people just shut off their whole mind process and go, it has to contract together. That's not true. Your back flexes in all different ways. Think about when you're taking a shot to the stomach. Oh, it flexes all the way through your back into the lower lats. And it's such a small muscle that gets forgotten. And we know this. Bodybuilding shows or like Danny's back right now, when you walk out there, a lot of guys have the traps in the upper lat. It's the fine details that makes it a superhero and gives it that look. And that's what we're focusing on. And for 50 years, everybody skips the whole flex it in a rotation way instead of a contracted way. It's a big difference. And it's something that I know that is very advanced. So start light, start easy, and if you want, start at home flexing in the mirror. That's it. You don't even need weights at first to start flexing that. You should be able to flex everything to get the mids. Because almost every exercise works the mid. So now what I want to do is everything up top. And I'm talking the rear delt, I'm talking the trap, I'm talking the mid and the lats. Because this here all works together and you see it all at the same time on stage. I know people want to get carried away with pinpointing what they're doing like we did earlier, but now I want to work that whole upper shelf on the max. Take this out, stay forward, and if your shoulders can handle it, elbows as high as you can. Not as low, take it all the way up.
So this is upper lat, upper back, little bit of
Trap,
trap, and
rear
rear
delts.
Wow.
Call that the shelf.
The shelf, just that big meat.
Got it. 보시면 알다시피 숙인 상태에서
Straighten this a little bit and lean forward. Tippy toes.
팔꿈치 든
Now kick
상태에서
your
그대로
hip back
당기시면
and straighten.
숙인 상태에서 당기시는 거 그게 포인트입니다. 그러면 첫 번째부터 트랩부터 어깨 후면부터 그리고 윗팔배까지
Boom.
완전 위쪽이 다 되는 거죠. 그러니까 로어렛하고 로어백 힘은 허리 힘을 거의 안 쓰는 거죠. 그래서 숙여서 저렇게 당기는 거예요. 제가 한번 이따가 하는 거 보여드릴게요. 근데 마이크랑 운동하면서 지금 느끼고 있는 거는 역시 디테일인 것 같아요. 아무리 무게를 쳐도 절대 반대로 쓰는 걸 하나도 지금 본 적이 없어요.
Now, Danny, I think you could do this. If we can, just keep that form pretty. There's a difference between leaning forward and kicking forward. So you don't have to do this. You can stay forward.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great form.
These guys are wrestlers, so they might not be able to do that because they're not athletes.
Whoa, you didn't mention
What?
that not being an athlete
What?
in the same sentence.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm filming here. Stretch with me. Stretch. Go. Nice. Go. Oh, you don't need me to say much on this, guys. Run out to your local gym and do this exercise. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Look at that, look at that.
Wow, this is great.
Talk to me, talk to me.
This is good. Yeah. Everything's on point. Yeah.
And I like the stretch because, again, we're athletes, and I hate short-ranging anything. And by short ranging anything, I know that you may keep the contraction on the muscle. For me, that's a short-term approach where I'm thinking 10 years down the line, continue to reach out, pull all the way back. It may not have as much benefit today, but I'm thinking down the road.
I just learned something.
So it's everything we teach, this is what we can do today, this is what we can do. If we're getting ready for a show, how I had him just crank it, that's getting ready for a show, that's 100%. But the rest of the year, go back, flow, flow.
That was deep.
Back, going down.
Strength in there. Everything just
Elbow
comes
position.
together.
On the toes, ass back. You just were talking about what you're missing is the control. Control. Can we stack this and do the same exercise? Yeah. Is it going to do the same? Not really. If you're using just the momentum and everything, and that one moment up at the top, there's benefit to that. Hit that every 3 to 4 weeks. I'm cool with that. You want to go in, you want to pound your head against the wall and be an animal and stack this, do it. Every 3rd to 4th week. Majority of the time is going to be sitting back and just flexing through it. Especially for back, also let me clarify, this is not a compound movement. This is a secondary. This is something that you do closer to the end of the workout. Okay, so I'm just trying to give you guys some advantage there. We've already done the deadlifts. We already did the bent over rows. Those are the things that you can kind of heave ho and go heavy. Be smart on this stuff. So I'm gonna try to change it in 2 locations. So I'm gonna pull it down low for the lower lat, and then I'll finish it up top. And I wanna try to isolate it, doing the same exact exercise with a small change.
So that's pulling it lower than you were. Yeah,
See that?
That's more here. Yeah, that's.
폼은
Watch how
비슷한데
relaxed the upper is now.
바를 조금 더 밑으로 당기니까 조금 더 이제 활력을 내려가고
And I can just flex the lower.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, now.
그러니까 지금 어떤 스타일이냐면 한번
Lower
올려주다가
relax.
조금 더
Focusing on the
내려가서
upper.
윗백이 되고 더 밑으로 당겨서 로어를 시작.
See that? Yeah. That right there is mind muscle connection when you can do that. I don't know if I'm there yet, but
So
I'm
it's the
gonna get there.
change.
That's.
The bottom was flexed, upper was relaxed. Then the upper was flexed and the bottom was relaxed. That takes time. And all there was this. Changed everything.
Lower. Elbows in a little bit.
당기는
Backs down, kick in. Good. That is his Christmas tree up already. Good. Nice. Now try the best you can. Put the elbows next to the body, let it drag underneath, and just forget about the arms and just rotate the back. Again. Look at this. Look at that in the back. Look at his back. Ooh. Nice. Let it drag. Nice. Same thing. Hook grip. Let it go. Keep the elbows as tight as you possibly can. You're almost forgetting about the arms. Don't even worry about it. Pull that back. Look at that. I don't know if that's Danny or Kevin Larone. Look at that. That was good. Watch playback on that.
All right, let me point out something to you guys that might not seem so apparent on camera. Look at the elbows, in, tight. This is important though. Watch the back rotate over. You're could almost think of it as if he's spreading his back over the top of that pad. Look at this. So he's back, over, 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 over. Boom, wraps it all the way around. Jeez.
Hardest thing to do, train back and not use the arms. And I know that you guys, forearms start hurting and all that. I really hope just use the hands, like Robbie Robinson always says, hands are hooks. You're gonna find with this exercise, it's almost like yoga. It's such a beautiful stretch and then a nice contraction. If you have lower back problems, this is a great exercise for you because it's gonna force blood down into the lower back even though you're not rotating it, which is gonna help obviously to get that better as well. But this is what I hope you guys get. Look at the concentration with the relaxation, stretch, and then the squeeze. One more cue point that you're not gonna pick up, skin. Healthy, healthy, healthy skin. I know you guys may come here just for the one aspect of it, but Danny, come here, please. This is what I also want, is the fact of the healthy skin. Regardless of your body, you could be the most ripped guy. If you don't have healthy skin, this is what I'm talking about, healthy skin. So I know that we're doing back day and it's all this and this is irrelevant, but lotion up, get some oil on there, get the lotion. And yeah,
Drink a lot of water. Vegetables, eat a lot of veggies. That's the
veggies.
Yeah, that's the key that I have.
There we go. Little side note for you guys today. A little GQ action.
Hear that, Billy?
Billy?
Eat your veggies.
No.
Get a vitamin.
I refuse. Yes. Vitamix and green formula.
He's trying really hard to get a Vitamix for free.
The biggest things I get out of this is the stretch part, because I'm into the stretching part. Like we said earlier, everything goes from everything just stretches forward, and then everything just contracts in the back. So, as much of a novice as I am, if you just pay attention to what's going on, you can see it literally right in front of you. I just love the stretch, and then just the contract. And again, this isn't something you go super heavy on. Like until you feel all of this, because I know Mike feels his entire back. So for me, somebody that's not that in tune yet, still what we talked about, I still just want to feel it, and then I can always go up. I can always go up in weight.
You said this earlier, I don't know if they heard it, but when you get away from me, you'll lower the weights and really kind of get into it, which is fine because he knows that I'll bust his, if he does the, but I would rather you guys do go light on this. I know you guys see me go heavy, but if you watch me go heavy, you also see that my form is, it never changes.
Point.
Rep 1 is the same as 15.
And you approach rep 1 as you do 15, no matter the weight. We talked about this the other day. He squats 135 just like he squats 600. It's all this mind and this setup. If we're only doing 100 pounds here and you can go up to 400, I'm still gonna approach this with the mindset that it's 400 because you're gonna engage more. I just feel that's the thing, is I'm gonna engage because I'm, like when I head this way, same thing in wrestling. When I head towards you, we're jacked.
I bet you this is 100% what you do. You in the ring doing a move is the same as you on TV doing the move for real.
Of course it is, because I practice like I play.
Yeah, but you also,
And I teach it that way too.
you also can't half-ass something that could be injury prone.
Sure, yeah.
Whatever they think. I've been to camp. I know how athletic you guys are. You guys are savages. But I also know that when you make something look easy, society watching thinks they can just go through it.
Exactly.
But there is a different realm to that. And so like with you wrestling or me doing squats or something, take your time. Rep 1 is the same as 15. If somebody says, hey, do 20 reps, what I'll see people do is they'll get those first 10 real fast. And it's like, that's not the point of 20 reps. The point of 20 reps is doing 1 as many times as you can to get to 20.
I'd rather get 5 really good one than 20 really fast out of contraction. Right? But that's the thing. When we're sitting around and we want to do, oh, you got 20 reps, I'm going to get 20 reps. Knowing that I can't get 20 reps, I'm going to try. You know how I'm going to do it? I'm going to go really fast, shortchange it. So now you've really just wasted a minute of your life doing something that you got nothing out of.
Right. Because us experts will know that you didn't get that. And I say that to people that send me DM. Oh, I got 405 for 20, and I'll look and I go,
No, you got 405
you
for 2.
You didn't even get 405 for 2 because you started shortchanging. You started not doing it, and so you didn't get any. It's not the point to beat the other guy, unless you're going to beat him correctly.
Yes. Yes. Agreed.
All right. Stretch back there. All right. So this is going to be a little different. You're going to use the pad just for your arm brace. Same arm, same leg. Hand underneath. Extreme stretch. Kick the ass back. Rotate. You guys are going to love this.
Wow.
It's just your basic one arm rows, but with even more of a stretch.
Basic one arm row.
That's all it is.
한 다리를 뒤로 빼서 완전 많이 빼서 딱 락을 걸어놓고 그리고 완전 스트레치 했다가 아까랑 비슷하게 허리는 고정시켜 놓으시고 그리고 밑등이 제쳐지고 그리고 살짝 일어나면서 당기시는 거예요.
You could even come further away. Put stiff arm that pad.
Like that?
In front.
Okay. And then some.
Come out of the seat. Kick the ass back. There you go. Now, as you go, pull the ass in and rotate. Ooh. Stretch back, let the ass come back, and pull in. 2 motions. All right, same thing. Leg forward, arm forward.
팔배를 찍고 그리고 당기고 살짝 돌리고 지금 가슴을 패드에 안 대고 있어요, 여러분. 찍고 당기고 살짝 돌리고.
Extend. It's time to switch up with the with the lean.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
와.
Everything's fine. Stretch, healthiness. Get more fibers, boom, contract. Look at the rotation. Now again, believe it or not, this is great also for the lower back too. It's a good stretch. There's no pressure on the lower back. So if you're watching this and you're confused, like you may think something is off. It's a great stretch. This is like yoga with weightlifting. Nice. I notice a lot of people say things like that. They're like, well, wait a minute, isn't that bad for your... And you can talk about it. He said, how good does that feel? You're stretching, you're doing yoga during weights.
It's very safe for my lower back. I didn't feel any pressure whatsoever. And when I was getting a full stretch, it feels amazing. Yeah, pump is amazing.
Yeah, big boy. That's a stretch. You guys are gonna love this. So it's like one arm rows advanced. 2 things he's doing. He's kicking the hips back, shoulders forward, then contracts both. Spread. As this comes back, his hips come underneath. So also, if you guys want to do something like this for a warm-up, have fun with it. It's a great warm-up. Just get the blood flowing, loosen up the body. But again, everything we did today is an isolation movement. So it doesn't need to be extremely heavy. You do need to concentrate 100% on that muscle. For you guys that want to build that size and thickness, this isn't the workout for you. This is the secondary workout for you. Okay, still get your lifts in, your deadlifts, your bent over rows, that thickness builder, T-bar rows, and then do this stuff. So that's secondary. I don't want to do this. I don't want to tell you that this is your workout to get Mr. Olympia back. We showed you options for secondary workout today.
This is a thing that I notice about everybody that works out with Michael Hearn. Everyone has a nice back, even to a lower lat. Check that out.
He's talking about me. Oh, and that.
And everybody controls their weight. It doesn't matter how heavy it is. That's Michael Hearn style.
Say it again? That's true.
Everybody controls their weight. Everybody that works out with Michael Hearn, they all control their weight. It doesn't matter how heavy it is. That's Michael Hearn style.
Are you gonna talk? Are you gonna talk? I mean,
That's a thing. Danny, first of all, thanks for letting me come to your gym. Or thanks for letting all of us come. This was awesome. We've been here a couple times and it was just amazing. Thank you. It's an amazing place here. Yeah? Hanging out with you, we get to go to all the cool places. That's the only good thing about hanging out with you.
I think it's Mona knows everybody, not me. We did some isolation back. Tell these guys what you see. Here's one great thing I love teaming up with people is that you're an elite trainer. You work with the best of the best.
Thank you.
I mean, honestly, you technically work with the very best and something. And if you guys don't know Danny, you're gonna know Danny because we are gonna be here a lot. This is gonna be the new Mecca for us. So, talk about the different ranges we did today and what you felt.
So this is actually my first time actually working out with Michael Hearn. And the thing that I noticed was not his impressive weight. It's where he controls those ridiculous weight. So the thing that I learned, weight matters, but if you're not feeling it, then there's no point of lifting heavy. So if you're gonna lift heavy, make sure to learn how to properly engage the muscle you're trying to target and then gradually increase the weight. And you can never go wrong with way he holds and way he stretches. It was amazing.
Amazing. It was love. We are going to be back here a lot. We do need to say on this video goodbye to, well, I'm saying goodbye and sending him off. Cole, come on over here. Come on over here. You guys know that Cole has been with me for this last year. I have taken responsibility. His father entrusted me with this man a little bit.
No, a lot of it.
And he's been training with me now for just over a year. Correct. And now he's off to live his dream. And I hope all you guys get the same kind of excitement that I get to see letting him go now and to go live your dream.
Turn it back over to me.
Turn it back over to me.
Thanks a lot.
So
It was a year rental.
There's a year rental. Have him back.
Yeah.
But in maybe about 8 to 10 weeks, we get to see you on TNT on AEW Wrestling.
Wednesday nights?
Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Wednesday night, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I also have to thank you. I mean, just this last year, all the knowledge I've soaked up, all the people I've met through you, it's been, I mean, an amazing experience. And yeah, couldn't have done it without you, and this is going to be great.
It's going to be a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks again, Danny.
No,
This is
thank you
awesome.
guys.
This is so
Thank you
much
guys.
fun. Yeah.
You guys are always welcome here.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. See, I don't
And
need
to
you
Judo.
anymore.
You don't need
I don't need you anymore.
Oh, man.
It's always stepping stones.
That's how the crew works, right?